Hello all, welcome to today's ICP 2. In this ICP we are going to learn how to do sentimental analysis of given set of data. We have already provided with a set of data which is provided in GitHub link. So in this ICP we will be performing these steps. So we'll be clearly discussing while seeing the source code. So let's jump to source code. Here I have installed some of the required libraries as we commonly use throughout the session. So let's jump into the code now. In We are getting the GitHub data CSV file, column separated value file in raw underscore data. So it contains four columns. So let's check them. It is ID and it's serial number, label and tweet. So to do sentimental analysis, we don't need a column ID. So let's delete it. So after deleting it, we can see it was deleted and we have only label and tweet. So here I can see label 0 and label 1. So what exactly that means? So 0 means positive statements and 1 means negative statements. So 0 contains all the words we use commonly and 1 contains some words like abusive words. So we have and some of the stop words. So we have labeled them as 1. So firstly we will be calculating how many zeros and how many ones are there. So here we can see by the help of this bar graph we can say that there are more number of positive statemented words. Okay, now let's separate them using reference 0 as reference. So I have separated them in text data positive variable. So let us count how many are there. They are using count function. They are 29,720. And in the same way, let us separate a negative reference tweets in this, and here they are 2242. So it was correct with reference to bar graph. Now as they are stored in some data sets, now we'll be converting into strings, both positive sentiment data and negative sentiment data in these strings. Now it's time to use NLTK, natural language toolkit. So I have imported all the natural language toolkits. Some of the functions like send underscore tokenize, word tokenizer, stop words, port stemmer. So in this using NLTK functions, we'll be making use of it. We'll be removing we'll be removing data like Twitter handlers, HTTP, WW, and HTTPS, and some of the numbers and any other repetitive words in the function. We will be using this function 3 times in the code. So first one I'll be using on positive sentiment data. So I'll be creating a new variable good words to store them after doing the operations. So there are 74, so there are this many count, and same way we'll be using operation function on the bad words also. So we'll be calculating the length of bad words. So it's 58,276. Now we have converted into strings and we have separated into words. Now we'll be calculating how many times the word has occurred. To that I have already calculated it. So we can see top 15 words. Day has occurred 18,087 times, and 15th highest word is pause it. So let us see in a graph oriented way, line graph. Let's see. Okay, let's generate a, using that word, let's generate a Twitter logo. Here it is. And next, for the same way, we'll be generating for the negative words. Okay, here it most 50 negative words. Here we can see them. And for negative words also, we'll be generating a Twitter image. Okay, it was here. Yeah. Now we'll be designing a model for the given data. Firstly, I have taken raw data and I have removed all the full stop, punctuations, extra spaces using the operations function which we have earlier defined in the code. So to define a model, I need sklearn functions. So first, let us import them. We'll be having TF IDF values in this piece of code, and we'll be also having vectorization, so that the text data will be converting into zeros and ones. That's known as binomial data. And let us predict the logistic regression in this piece of code. So that's done. And in this piece of code we'll be finding intercept value and coefficient value. Finally, the precision of the model is 94%. So the model precision is 94%. That's it. Thank you.